I like shiny things, but I'd marry you with paper rings. By Mavournee. I do not know how to say that, so I'm sorry if I say it wrong. Mary doesn't know at what point her love for Lily blossomed into what it is today, but she can without a doubt in her mind say that it has been the best thing that has ever happened to her. She doesn't know how she ever slept in a bed that didn't have the lingering smell of Lily's lavender soap from the night she climbed into the sheet after her bath, or ate pasta without the extra handful of garlic she makes sure to include because that's the way Lily likes it. There's so much in her life that Lily is ingrained into that without her she would feel empty. Mary has never felt as safe as when she walks the hallways of the home they both have made their own. Everything inside the walls is what they have chosen to have together. Everything is theirs. Kingdoms could be collapsing around them, angels falling from the skies. But when she is here alone with Lily, nothing matters but the feeling of being held in her arms. She has always wondered how she could possibly be this lucky to be able to call this woman hers. She would never in a million years have thought that she could have her. And every day she wakes up to delicate fingers combing through her curls. She thanks the heavens and stars above. Mary often takes time just to be thankful for the days that she has with her, even when the two are at their worst, when there's hurt feelings and a mess of emotions. Those are the days she feels loved by her the most, because Lily will always listen to her and respect her. Always. That's what Mary thinks true love is. Caring about what the other feels if it doesn't make sense. In in miscommunication, caring enough to want to hear it through it. Lily is it for her. Mary has known it since she was 11 years old, and that she wants to hold her at night. Lily is it for her. Mary has known it since she was 11 years old, that she wants to hold on tight to her and never let go. From childhood best friend to lovers as adult, Lily has always been constant, and she wants to be her forever. That's what brought her here, at the jeweler. She has always admired from afar, waiting for the day she will walk in and know a future awaits for her. Today is that day, and it feels as magical as she always dreamed to be. She is hand in hand with Marlene, who was over the moon when she asked for her company. Marlene has told her that there's no way she could miss out on this for the world. If I am being honest with you, even I would marry you if you proposed with that ring, Marlene says, staring at the ring Mary has picked out. The golden band ring has a sea foam green saffron stone surrounded by diamonds and the shape of leaves. The moment she saw it, it reminded her of a conversation in the dead night where the two of them talk about starting a plant nursery and growing old together, surrounded by petals leaves. It just screams them, and she adores it. You really think she'll like it? Mary questions, staring intently at the jewelry. She'll love it, Mary, Marlene assures it. Mary hums. I just want it to be perfect, because Lily deserves it to be. You are two are so disgustingly in love. I'm obsessed with the both of you, Marlene grins at her. As you should be, Marlene grins back, and she turns uh, to the shop assistant to inform her that the ring is the one. Looking back, that was the easy part of it all. It has been 2 whole weeks since that day, and the ring has been burning a hole in the bottom of her sock drawer, waiting for her to finally work up the courage to pop the question. To make matters worse, Mary has been so incredibly anxious in her efforts to plan the big night that it's been getting difficult to pretend everything is normal in front of Lily. It's a Tuesday morning before Lily heads to work that Mary finally works up the courage to ask her to dinner. Mary is cooking scrambled eggs and Lily is sitting on a stool the opposite side of the bench, sipping her tea. "Hey, Lils," Mary asked, turning off the stove and scraping eggs into the two plates that sat in front of her. Lily, who had already been eyeing the breakfast, looks up and meets her eyes. Mary feels grateful she has something to do with her hands because she would sure be shaking right now. God, she needs to get it together. "I was thinking we should get dinner at the place that just opened down the street tonight. What do you think?" she says, picking up both plates and bringing them over to bench in front of Lily. "That would be lovely," she smiles, leaning over the bench to meet her halfway for a chase kiss. "Perfect. I'll book a reservation at 6. You finish at 4 today, right?" the brunette asked, coming over to sit next to her. "I'll try and get out early as I can, so I can dress up for you." Lily smiles into the mug. "You're a dream, Lily Evans," Mary grins, taking her free hand and placing a kiss on the back of it. "Says the one who just made me eggs and is taking me out for dinner. I think I got myself a Prince Charming." Lily takes a bite of her eggs and hums in delight. I, I could be a way better boyfriend than Prince Charming. Cinderella deserved way better than him," Mary mused. "Is this your way of telling me you're leaving me for Cinderella?" Lily asked, dropping a fork to add to the dramatics. "Making me breakfast and taking me out to a fancy restaurant just to let me down easily. I knew it was too good to be true." Mary snorts. "She is not my type. I've always liked Ariel better. Must be the red hair." Lily blushes and pokes her cheek. "The things you do to me, Mary MacDonald." The day goes by quite fast. After that, Mary plans to have a waiter bring out a ring right next to a piece of red velvet cake for dessert, Lily's favorite. The restaurant is quite fancy, so she chooses her favorite of the shoulder white dress and makes sure to put the clips in her hair that Lily says makes her look like a fairy. Around 4:30, she gets the message from Lily saying she's running a bit behind work. Mary isn't worried as the restaurant is close by. At 5, Lily says she's still on her way and Mary makes sure to lay an outfit ready for her. At 5:30, Lily isn't home and Mary is stressed. "I'm so sorry, Mary. My boss wouldn't let me leave and there's so much traffic," Lily says through the phone. "I can meet you at the restaurant." Mary tries to calm herself. Yeah, of course, Lil. I'll see you in a bit." Mary has been known to get stressed easily if she's tried very hard in recent years to handle it better, and for the most part it works. The issue today is that she's already nervous to begin with, and the change of plans has thrown her off even more. But she tells herself it will be fine, so it's no big deal. She gets to the restaurant with 3 minutes to spare and lets out a breath she didn't realize she was holding in. She's greeted by the front of staff and says her name for the booking so they check their books. "Sorry, there isn't a reservation under that name," the man says, blankly looking her up and down. Mary wants to hit him. "Sorry? You must be mistaken. I booked this morning," Mary says, trying to be as polite as possible. "Sorry, Mas, you're not here. You're not on here," he says, and looks over her shoulder to the next customer. "I booked this morning. I can assure you I will. Will you please check again?" Mary asks, getting more frustrated by this man by the second. "It's not going to magically appear, miss. I don't know what I don't know what to tell you," he glares. God, this man is so rude. She doesn't know what She doesn't know what to do, so she stands in front, pacing back and forth. She can't believe how downhill Dale went so fast, and she has no plan B. And all she wants is to propose to her lovely girlfriend, and nothing is working out. Mary, I'm so sorry. I got here as fast as I could. She hears a familiar redhead from behind her. Why didn't you go in? They apparently never had a booking for us, she mumbles, crossing her arms around her chest. Lily frowns at her. Oh, love, I'm sorry. It's okay, we can go another day. I didn't want to go another day. I wanted to go today, but I don't know how to go back. But I don't want to go back. The staff were mean. She grumbles, and Lily wraps her arms around her. I'm sorry, Lily says, and Mary leans into her touch. It's not your fault, Mary says into her shoulder. How about we get some burritos and eat under the light uh, or at the park? Lily suggests, patting the back of Mary's head. Okay, Mary says. She does like burritos. The burritos are nice, she has to admit, as they sit in the park bench under the town fairy light. It's chilly night, so Lily has her arms wrapped around her. It may not be some fancy restaurant, but it's nice. And it's them. The best part of their relationship is that, in Mary's opinion, it's just the simple moments they share together. Maybe it would be better to ask like this. It feels much more intimate, which makes it so much more special. It's just the two of them sharing a bench together, eating their favorite food. She goes to reach for a little box in her purse and she hears an audible gasp. The two of them snap their heads around to see what is happening, and lo and behold, there's some guy down on one knee in the middle of a park holding a little box out to someone they can only assume is his girlfriend. Oh my god, yes! The girl yells, and what may as well be the top of her lungs. That is adorable. What a cute place to propose, Lily exclaims with a big grin, and Mary breaks. Why does the universe hate me? Mary jumps to her foot. I put in so much effort tonight. I wanted this to be perfect for you. Why is the universe doing this? What did I do in my past life to deserve this? Lily just looks at her with wide eyes, seemingly very confused at her reaction. I just wanted you to have a magical romantic night, Mary continues, but there were mm, but here we are. Everything that could possibly have gone wrong has. And now they beat me to it, and you're going to think I'm doing it because they did. Lily has stood up and is reaching out for Mary's hands and holds Mary's hand in hers. What are you talking about, love? Mary sighs and looks down at her intertwined hands. She lets one of them go and reaches inside her bag and pulls out a velvet blue box. The moment Lily notices, her eyes widen and her mouth opens. I was going to propose tonight. I had all these plans at the restaurant, and then I was going to do it here, but they stole my bloody spotlight. Mary sighs. Lily has her hands over her mouth and looks into Mary's eyes. Ask me. What? Mary says, raising an eyebrow. Ask me to. Right now, Lily says. Her eyes shone with tears. Mary pulls Lily over to the bench and they both take a seat. Well, this didn't really go as planned. Mary starts with a sheep's grin. But it doesn't really matter, I guess, because I love you so much, and even if it's not perfect, the fact that it's you makes nothing else matter. But how I want to spend the rest of my life with you. A tear slips down Lily's cheek, and Mary reaches out to wipe it away with her thumb. I don't remember what it was like to not be in love with you, Lily Evans, and I don't want to. I can't imagine doing this with anyone else. So if you will have me for the rest of my life, I really want to marry you, Mary says, a tear slipping down her own. Of course I will, Lily says, and launches herself into Mary's arms, planting a firm and loving kiss against her lips. You could be proposing to me with a paper ring, Mary MacDonald, and I would still say yes, Lily says against her lips, although this ring is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. You are so lovely, Mary swoons, clinging into her. They spend a while just in each other's arms, and when they eventually head back to their place, the both of them are soaking up the warm and fuzzy feeling of the company of each other. Just being able to comfortably and simply exist together freely has always been the best part of their love. You know, I never got to mention how truly beautiful you look tonight, Lily says, shamelessly admiring Mary. You look quite stunning yourself, love, Mary says, pecking her on the cheek. Yeah, my beautiful fiance picked it out for me. I'm very lucky to have her, Lily says, and she means every word. Your fiance is very lucky to have you too, Mary smiles, intertwining their hands. The night may have turned out completely unexpected, but she wouldn't change it for the world. Hello, thank you very much for watching. This is so extremely cute. And I will put a link in the description so you can give kudos to this amazing author. And have a very nice day. I hope you enjoyed watching or listening. Bye.